It's not just the health service making contingency plans. Today, the Prime Minister announced wide-ranging measures to keep the country safe. Our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball is here. Jeremy, what kind of things could we see happening here in the East Midlands then?
Well, worth saying, first of all, these are plans for a worst-case scenario, so not what they're expecting. But if we did get a prolonged pandemic, we'll expect to see schools and colleges closing, expect to see large-scale events being cancelled. Today I spoke to Leicestershire County Council, who told me they have robust plans to keep services running. In Nottingham, the City Council says it's prepared for any large-scale outbreak. And if any area did have to be quarantined, the police now have new powers to deal with that. But if they did get short-staffed because of sickness, what they do now is prioritise dealing with serious crime and keeping public order. Derbyshire Police told me they're responding to a situation that's evolving rapidly. The Leicestershire force says it's following national guidance. That includes using special constables. And we heard last week about numbers sleeping rough here in the East Midlands. The head of our largest homelessness charity told me those people are especially vulnerable.
There was an outbreak of invasive strep A infection about a year ago, which became particularly problematic and was spreading quickly in the rough sleeping community. You can imagine, for instance, that if coronavirus does take a hold in this country, they would be a group of people that would be especially vulnerable, not only to catching it, but potentially to very severe consequences if they do.
Concerns too about elderly people catching this virus. So there's guidance going out to our care home providers. The government, of course, hoping that guidance won't be needed, but they're facing some really tough decisions now about how to get the balance right between stopping the spread of this infection and the impact that would have on our daily lives.
Absolutely. Jeremy, thank you for that.